Hello
Hey.
and blessings. This is the Mystical Elf, which is a brand new channel.
She's the mystical elf.
If you can see smoke rising up in front of the camera, no, we're not smoking and the house isn't on fire. We're burning some incense, so obviously to help with my reading tonight. We're reading for a lady called Leanne, who, right now this is a bit of a disclaimer, I have known Leanne for 20 years.
It's a long time.
20 some years actually, I think it's a bit more than that.
It is, yeah.
And
Oops.
although I know her and I know her very, very well, I haven't seen her for, over 10 years. I'm not saying I'm in contact with her. We've been talking on Messenger and we've FaceTimed a few times and stuff like that. So it's not as though there's been no contact. But I don't really know what's going on with her at the moment. So I'm going to be asking the universe questions from the cards because obviously this isn't like face-to-face reading, which Leanne used to love having when I lived around just down the balcony from her.
You used to live on a council estate.
Well, we still do live in a council place, but it's not there anymore. It's still there, but we don't live there
Unfortunately, it's still there.
So yeah, I am putting that little disclaimer on it. I do know her. I know her very well.
But she can do readings for people that she doesn't know.
But I can do readings for people I have never met face to face. So, and I can also pick up things quite often as well. I haven't got a full circle open, but I've got the gods and goddesses on hand. And
me.
And my beautiful daughter. I am a half witch.
Half, not half.
Half witch. That is Hearth, as in half, as in fireplace, as in home and stuff.
I'm a baby witch.
She's my little fledgling. She's learning. I am still learning. Witches never know everything.
But I'm a baby witch.
So
I don't know anything.
We're gonna start this reading.
It's not them ones first.
I'm first just going to cleanse the table a bit. We're not singing Given Up.
How's that?
Right.
She's first going to read the playing cards.
I'm going to ask the universe, what is going on with Leanne at the moment? What's happening with her? Right, now I'm tanned.
That's the light. Because look, I've gone skin colour.
Unfairly, I know that she has quite a lot of children. And this is mentioning two of them, and one of them's coming up as a king, so this could actually be her son-in-law. So, well, it's usually an older person.
Could be Chris.
Could be. It could well be Chris, because he's an adult male. And it's just saying that when he was about 5, you knew where he was, more or less. But of late, he seems a bit distant, and that may not be physically, that may be emotionally. He may be sort of like, he's there, but his mind's somewhere else.
Like me.
I'm just got to check on this. Right, although he's physically, his body is there.
You look like a nutter, you've got 2 pairs of glasses on.
Thank you. Although his body's physically there, you don't know where his mind is, and to be honest, neither does he. His mind is in about 50 different directions at once at the moment. He's got a lot on his mind at the moment. And I think a lot of it is concern for your health, Leanne. So I'm just going to find out if there is any cause for his concern. Because Well, that's confusing because that's pretty much the same as we just had.
Hmm.
Basically, no matter what anybody tells him, even if a surgeon walks in and says that there's no need to be concerned about your mum, he is still going to be concerned.
That could be why he's distant.
It could be why he's distant. It's a double-edged sword, really. He's worried about you. You want to talk to him about it, but you can't because his mind is not fully with you at the moment. His mind is a mile a minute in every different direction apart from the direction he wants it to be in, really. It's a very awkward situation because no matter what you tell him about your health, it's going to worry him. If you say, there's nothing wrong with me, he'll automatically think that you've got terminal cancer or something and you're hiding it from him because you don't want him to know. So it's one of those weird situations where you're just going to have to be as honest with him as you can, but just reassure as well. I mean, he won't believe you. He won't. He'll be like, oh, she's gonna die. She's gonna die and leave me for these. No. But, no, it is one of those double-edged swords with him, and he is concerned about you, but no matter what you say to him, no matter what you try to reassure him with, you can say, no, everything's fine. My health is perfect, everything's fine. And in fact, she's terminal, she's not telling me. It's going to be like that, so I'm afraid that's something just going to have to battle with him and try and sort him out, because there's a lot going on in his mind at the moment.
Oh, next door being noisy.
I don't know. Right, there's a lot of weird things happening on this one here. There has been legal problems, and there's going to be a change, which is pretty much in your favour because it's a case of where's the evidence, and there isn't any, really. It's all circumstantial and they can't really use that in court, so if there is any legal problems that are going to court, it should work in your favour because there is a lack of physical evidence. I'm not going to say that everything in the garden will be rosy because, you know, prison is not always the answer. There is probation and things like that as well, so I'm not going to say that none of that is going to happen. But what I'm saying is that because there is a lack of evidence, anything they dole out is going to be a lot more lenient than it otherwise would be because of this lack of evidence. All I know is there's a female involved somewhere along the line, and an older male, and whatever it is, it should be sorting out because, you know, the university is saying that it's all going to be
hunky-dory.
Not hunky-dory, but calmed down. You know, it's going to be, the situation's not going to be one of those things that's hanging over your head like a sword of Damocles. It's going to be a calm situation, and it's going to be more or less resolved. It'll be time that resolves it, but it's staying out of trouble during that time, really. So basically, don't do anything daft. You know, once they say, you know, you got this penalty, or, I mean, the fact of the matter is it doesn't even necessarily have to be you that did it, but obviously if someone else has got to hit their nose clean, then you have as well. So just basically saying that. And Shannon is going to have another baby. It's not going to be right now. I only read for 6 months. There is a baby there. So there is another baby going to pop up. I'm saying Shannon, it might not be, but I'm thinking that because she's the only one that's settled in a relationship, it is. But there is another baby around somewhere. So you're going to be a granny again. And I know Shannon doesn't want any more because you did actually mention that. But she may not be that lucky. The universe says that there is going to be another baby, and it's going to be a baby girl. So, you know, get some pink stuff, Granny. Just see if I can get some more information from the universe.
Alright. So I was shouting there. This is a cool star jumper, by the way, if you're interested. What I don't know.
Right, Leanne. You know this already. Watch your health. It's not so much what you're doing. Watch your diet. You are eating crap. Stop eating crap.
She says opening a chocolate.
Says I open a chocolate, but that's me. If I suddenly drop dead, you know, it's not going to be any bearing on you. But yeah. Stop eating crap. I mean, everyone eats a bit of crap occasionally, but you are lacking in iron and vegetables and things like that. So start eating properly.
Everyone saw it.
Also, one of your boys, I'm not sure whether it's Alex or Harley, but I'm getting that kind of age group.
I can do this, I'm not on camera.
Someone is on the horizon and they are not exactly the healthiest person for them. Sensing a relationship coming up.
Or maybe like it's closer than you think. You've already probably met that person.
Possibly.
And they're into that person. That's happened sometimes.
A lockdown is keeping them apart.
Yes.
So we might have some teenage tantrums because of it.
That's if they've met already. If not, it'll be after.
If they haven't met already, then it'll be fairly well. Your ice is never calm, but it'll be calm for your house because they haven't met me yet, so they haven't got the temper tantrum going off because they can't be together. But there is something brewing there, so I would keep an eye out and flap your ears a lot because boys can be very secretive. So can girls for that matter. But just keep them flapping because if there's anything going on,
doing anything I shouldn't be doing,
they might not actually come out and say, Mama met a girl or Mama met a boy or Mama met a dog or whatever. They may not want to come out outright and say it. Listen for their little innuendos. You know your kids better than anybody else does. And yes, I do know you better than anybody else does. And if there is anything there that seems new, I'm thinking a girlfriend or something cropping up. Might not be a girl. That's all I'm saying. Because you've got girls and boys. But I'm sensing it with the boys. And it may not be a relationship. It may be a friend who's a bit toxic who you don't really want them hanging around with. But I'm seeing a relationship more than anything else. So just keep your eyes out for that because it's not coming up with any gender. I'm not getting whether it's a male or a female. I'm just getting this toxic.
No, you're not.
Toxicity.
I'm just
toxicity.
seconding that there is
Toxicity.
being as
there.
you do.
And it could be, you know, a boy, one of your boys has made friends with another boy and it's very close friendship and they're not exactly 100% looking out for their best interest.
No, they might get me into stuff you don't want to be into.
So just watch out. They may not actually come out and tell you, oh, I've got this friend, Gary, you know, he's a dude, he's cool.
He's a dude.
He's a dude. He's a dude. He's cool. They may not be what they appear. Now, I know your kids are not exactly the dopiest people in the universe, but they're not exactly the cleverest either. And when you're that age, you is. So I'm just
Really,
saying.
I was really intelligent when I was a teenager.
Was you?
No.
That's why you wrote Leo, my love, all over your window frames, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, watch out. Keep your eye on them. Listen. Eyes and ears flapping when they're around, because if this hasn't already happened, this is coming up soon. So as soon as they can get out of the house, they'll be with this person. So I'm just saying, watch out for it. It looks like it's a relationship, but it might not be.
Then again, your boys are getting to that age now.
It's very close. It's got to be a very close thing, you know. They're going to be very close friends, like you and Rose was, like me and you was,
and me were.
You and Leanne was. Yeah, it's going to be a very close, close relationship / friendship, whatever you want to call it. I'll stick with the words relationship because I understand what that means. I mean, you can have a relationship that's a friendship, a very close friendship. You can have a relationship that's romantic. As I say, I can't actually tell what this is, but I'm sensing a female energy.
You can have a work relationship as well.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's a work relationship.
I'm just saying you can have a work relationship.
Yeah, but there is a close bond going to fall with somebody else. And I would keep my ears and eyes open for it if I was you, because there could be a bit of nastiness in there.
Oh, Tiggy's on the camera. Tiggy's on the camera.
So I'm just chugging my tea.
I'm off camera, so I'm doing this.
I noticed.
I'm allowed. This is not our channel. It doesn't matter what I do on this channel.
Thank you. This is my channel, madam. My mystic level.
It doesn't matter.
Right. Okay. You're going to have some furniture broken by a certain person under the age of 16. There's quite a few of them in your house. And he's male.
It could be that Brooklyn. I think it was Brooklyn.
What, the little demon? Well, there is going to be some furniture broken on. I'm looking at it. I'm guessing it's a bed. I think. So start saving up for a new bed. I know he shares a bed. Well, bunks or whatever. So that could pose a bit of a problem if it's unsafe, if it's sharp, or if they're a bit sticking out. But there is going to definitely be broken furniture, and I'm sensing a bed. Might not be. I'm just seeing a broken bed. That may have already happened, actually. That may have already happened, and you're concerned about it because there is a health and safety issue there or something. I'm sensing it may have already happened. But if it has already happened, you'll have to message me and let me know this, because I'm definitely seeing some broken furniture. And kids watching WWE is a wonderful thing, and I think that's what he was playing. He was playing with some toy, trying to choke something or something, and the bed got broken as a result.
Brother or sister.
I'm hoping it wasn't. I'm really hoping it wasn't. Judging by his size and the size of the others, there are very few that he could do that to. So, but yeah, there is broken furniture. That's either in your future or it's already there. Not the best of situations, especially when you've got to save up and pay for it. So you've got that. Also, I'm seeing somebody with a cold. Now this
Tis the
could be.
season.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is Christian because of the age. Could be as I say, it could even be your son-in-law because they're not little, but then again, they're
No.
they're quite big now.
Yeah.
So it's a male, and it's someone over the age of about 16. So I would keep an eye on your older boys.
It's only a cold.
It's only a cold, but somebody thinks it's COVID, and I'm not sure whether it's them or whether it's someone else in the house, and they're all going, "Oh, he's got COVID, I'm not going near him, don't let him come near me, can't use my cups." That sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
things
know.
that kids do.
Yeah. So just be aware that is going to happen. It's only a cold.
Not the flu or the COVID.
Like me, I got a cold.
I got a cold too.
And it's not COVID.
I'm
It's
trying to
cold.
sing through it. It's annoying.
Even though Mark was telling me this morning it was COVID.
We've had COVID twice.
Yeah, well, you were saying you got COVID.
You know what COVID's like.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. It was lovely. So, yeah, just keep an eye. And if it's already happened, please send me a message. And I want a testimonial on this as well. I will. I want a testimonial. But there are things afoot in your house. And there is
Things
going
are
to be
afoot.
broken furniture, and there is going to be a cold. And you will get, "I don't want to go near him, he's got COVID germs. I don't want him touching my stuff. I don't want him..." And your house, you're all in very close proximity. You're all on top of each other, and it's pretty unpleasant when you got one of them going, "I don't get COVID." Because I know what your kids are like. Touch me. That sort of thing. You know the drill. You know, you've been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Kind of thing you don't really need right now.
Yeah, because, I mean, let's face it, you are not in the best of health. You're not actually got anything life-threatening, but you're not in the best of it. You're still recovering from surgery. You're still undergoing treatment. And you don't really need kids going, "Mummy's got germs, he can't touch me. Mummy's got germs in his eyes and he's
Yeah, but
looking
you know
at
what
me."
Christian's going to do, don't you? He's going to chase him just to make
Yeah.
it worse.
He's got germs in his eyes and he's looking at me. That sort of thing. So just be prepared for it, because I know what your kids are like. Your kids are little sots.
Demon children.
They are demon children. Our kids are.
I
They
know.
are. But I know what they're like. And we had that with Shannon, where everyone had germs and she was germ free. So just bear in mind there is going to be a cold and there is going to be broken furniture. If this hasn't already happened, it could have happened, and it could be on your mind because you've got to pay for it. So just take it on board that that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing money now. Don't get excited. This could be a payday. Okay, this could be the day when you generally do get money. But they're saying that there is money coming in. It's actually telling you to put a little bit by to replace this furniture that is either already broken or going to be broken. So it's just telling you that there is this. It's saying a minor windfall, but it could be payday. Sometimes that comes up as a minor windfall because it's payday. But yeah, I would look out for that, because this could be your furniture, or put something by for the furniture that's going to break. Also, you're going to get an expense. An animal. Now, this could be an animal falling ill.
It could be Pingo getting done.
It could... I forgot about that. It could be the pussycat needing to be done. Or something. It's just saying that there is going to be an animal-related expense. And you've got to prioritise on what's more important. Is it the animal or is it the furniture?
I know what mine would be.
Your priority would always be the animal, but if the kids are in danger of gouging their eyes out on a broken bed or something. But it's just a case of you...
I know Leanne's kids.
It's just a case of you prioritising on what you want to do first. But there is going to be an animal-related expense. I mean, if it is getting the animal done, then you're just going to have to keep the animal in and get the bed sorted first and then sort out the animal. But you're going to have to keep it in. And I know you don't like doing that. Don't start letting them roam. So it's up to you, but it's saying that you're going to have to prioritise what you're going to do. You know, if there's a kid that's likely to gouge their eye out on the bed, then...
If it's a minor break, it don't really matter though.
Well, I don't know whether it's minor or major, it just says it's broken. It don't tell me a lot. Don't tell me everything.
I know.
I'm just getting a picture of broken furniture and it's showing me a bed, which is why I think it's a bed. It could be something else. It could be anything with Leanne's kids. Really, they could have gone through the wall for all I know. You know what they're like. But, yeah, it's just saying you have got to prioritise because you're not very good at prioritising. If your kids need something, you will just go out and buy it. And if you skimp for the rest of the month, then tough. But it concerns an animal and the welfare of your children because they like trying to gouge their eyes out and things. Because that's your kids, unfortunately.
Nightmare children.
Yeah, they are nightmares. Our kids are like. Our kids have always been nightmares.
Nightmare children. Nightmare children. I'm still here.
Leanne knows what I think of her kids. I mean, the fact that she's got a son now who tells me he loves me unconditionally. And I love you too, Christian. I don't really remember a day when he said that to me. That made my year, that did.
What?
Fudge. That made my fudging year. So, Leanne. What are we going to do here? You're stressing yourself out and spreading yourself very thinly. You've got to learn a 2-letter word.
No.
That you should have learned a long, long time ago before you had all these kids. No.
Why should I have kids? She didn't know what no meant.
I know. So, learn it, use it, because...
You know what people do? They're so mean to their friends.
When you've known someone as long as I've known her, I'm mother, I'm Mrs. Brown and she's Winnie. The thing is, you've got to learn to use the word no more often. You're spreading yourself too thin, and remember, you are not 22 anymore.
She wishes she was.
I know she does. But you're not 22 anymore. You can't run around like you used to. You're not able to do what you used to do. People are asking you to do things. This could be anything from watching a dog to doing some washing to anything. Don't spread yourself too thinly. If you're sitting there enjoying yourself, doing what you do, watching Hollyoaks,
Playing the Sims.
watching Hollyoaks,
Playing the Sims.
playing The Sims, even if you're just sitting there having daydreams about running away on Desert Island with Johnny Depp,
Oh, I wouldn't be all like that.
just learn to say no.
No, I'm sorry, but if Johnny Depp asked me, I'd say yes.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, yeah, because I'd be like,
I'm
yes,
talking
yes.
about if people are asking her to do stuff.
And say no, but if you want to...
Just say no.
If Johnny Depp asks, then say
if
yes.
Johnny Depp turns up on your doorstep and says, run away with me to a desert island, say yes, and you can also add the word please, because that won't go amiss.
And bring me with you.
Yeah, stop off in East Ham and pick Kaylee up as well, because she wants a piece of that pie. So, yeah, as we're saying, you're spreading yourself too thinly. There is a certain person who is taking advantage of you. You've got to learn to say no. It's hard. It is. I didn't always like saying no to you when you asked me to babysit your kids for whatever reason. Learn to say no. You have to. Well, yeah, that was one of the reasons why I didn't like babysitting our kids, because I had little demons. But some of them were all right, but on the whole, they were usually demons. But as I say, there is somebody who is taking advantage. Learn to say no. Learn the word, use it. I would have said you should have learnt the word and used it about 20 years ago.
Whoops!
When it wasn't as much of a problem as it is now. But it's too late for that one. That boat has passed. So,
ship has sailed.
Yeah, so learn the word no and use it, because you are not in the greatest of health. As you know, you keep having bits taken out, and this is not doing your mental state or your healing rate any good at all. You've got to say no to people a bit more often. And if they are just trying to take advantage because they're just taking the mickey out of you for whatever reason, then again, no. Now, I know COVID has stopped a lot of activities, and COVID is a pain in the bum. And people think, oh, she's just sitting around doing nothing. She'll do it. It's not a problem. No, it is a problem. Your time is your time. And at the moment, you need that for healing and for sorting out your own state of mind. So, learn the word no and use it.
Don't let people take the mickey out of you.
No, because some people do.
Taking the pee-pee. Taking the pee-pee.
On your last 3 cards, it's not all bad news, actually.
No, that's quite good, actually.
Yeah, the first one is a 4. That's where you're at the moment. Not great. Stagnating, static. Whatever. Then it goes up to an 8. Now, I believe this is where you buy your new furniture, or you get your cat done, or what is in your house is set at that point. You're quite happy with the status quo as stands. Then it goes up to a 6. So you're more happy. So, well, 6 isn't more happy than nice, but 6 is happier.
Than a 4.
Than a 4. So I don't know what you're going to do that's going to raise your mental state that much. It might be lighting a candle even. I don't know. Buying a flower. I don't know. I don't know what will really raise your mood at the moment.
Videoing with me.
Videoing with us. The toilet bowl. Famous people. We wish.
I wish.
But,
It's getting my face out there.
oh God.
Thanks. A model, for God's sake. Right. She loves me, really. They're not all upside down.
No, they're not all upside down.
They're all upside down. I was shuffling them.
Some of them are upside down.
Yes, I was shuffling them.
But then again, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how tarot works.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I'm going to say stuff and people are going to go, no, that's all wrong. That's not what it means.
Right, bear in mind she's learning tarot.
The Empress, who is... That is you. Now she's inverted. The Empress means...
You're putting too much on yourself.
when she's the right way up, you're the queen. You know, you're happy with the way you look. You're happy with the way you're doing things. You're happy with the way you feel. She's upside down. So reverse what I just said. You're not happy with the way you look. You're not happy with the way you feel. You're not
Happy.
super happy with yourself at the moment.
Get happy.
This is like the me card. You know, this is this is Leanne time.
This is you. Upside down. See you upside down.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not going to show you all these cards because some of them are rude. So you got the naked deck.
It's the enchanted deck.
The naked deck.
They're magic, not naked.
Ah.
That's not naked. That's
It's a
magic.
nipple.
It's a magic nipple. Right.
Magic nipple.
We've got
apparently.
swords, and now swords can mean several things. They can mean conflict, or they can mean changes, or protection, or all sorts of things. But we've got the two of swords here. And remember I said that you was going to have that legal problem with a girl involved? Well, that is just warning you that it's actually coming, and the outcome is not going to be unfavourable. It's not going to be exactly what you wanted, but it's not going to be what you were fearing.
After playing with them and playing with these feel tiny.
Then we've got Queen of Swords. And again, she's another you kind of card, but she's the tougher version of you, the one that's learnt to say no. If I just cover that up.
Cover up her nipple.
Yeah. I'll cover that up, but as you can see, she's got a severed head on her lap. I'm not saying go out and sever someone's head.
Yeah, do it.
No, I'm not saying go out and sever someone's head, because that will cause even more legal trouble.
That's true.
So don't go.
Damn it.
Don't go severing someone's head. But it's just saying toughen up, learn to say no, learn to stand your ground, be her. Yeah. And then again we've got the High Priestess. Upside down. Like that.
She got clothes on.
Yeah, she's got clothes on. High Priestess, again, saying that you need some you time because it's upside down. So it's one of those cards that says, like, take some time, do some healing, focus on you for once, just for a little while. You know, you don't have to be like there for everyone else all the time. Just have a nice warm bath. Just sit there and watch your Johnny Depp DVDs, or sit there and have your little fantasies about, what's his name, Noel Fielding. You know, just chill out and just take some time out for you. It's very hard in your house with all those kids running around and all that mentalness going on, but
When they're in bed.
they don't stay there. Remember, I've put her kids to bed before. They don't stay there.
No. I've done it too.
But it's just basically saying you need to spend some you time. I've got chalices inverted as well, which is where you feel run down. You feel like you're out of energy. You feel like you're out of sorts. Not feeling the greatest, are you? And that's because you're not taking you time. I really don't know what to advise because of the COVID thing. I mean, I would say, if Shannon is in your bubble, just get her to watch your kids for a little while while you go and have a bath or do whatever. Just
Christian could even watch the kids.
mm,
Christian, he can watch the kids.
Christian chases them and makes them all that like tough
True.
and stuff. Just chill, take a chill pill. Just relax for a little while. Try some meditation, which in your house is almost impossible.
Go in the bath, light a candle,
And
hum in the
just-
bath.
Yeah, just sit in the bath, have a bath.
And go,
If you can lock the door, lock the door. If not, barricade it from the inside. And just try and... You don't I'll
Omming.
meditate. I don't You don't have to You can sit... You can
Listen
meditate.
to some music.
Yeah, you can meditate while listening to some music. Not so solid crew, though. I would not recommend trying to meditate to so solid crew. It might work for you. You might work very well meditating to those solid crew, but it's not what I'd recommend.
Him. We meditate to him.
I don't meditate to him.
Well, earlier on, he was meditating to Stevie T.
It's usually apocalyptic. I meditate.
You have done it to him before.
I have. It's usually apocalyptic.
Yeah, because words get stuck in her and she starts singing.
Yeah. At the moment, I've got a song stuck in my head that is driving.
Stevie T?
Well, Andy Vincent more.
And Stevie T.
Yeah,
Stevie
so
T, if you ever get wind of this channel, we love you.
that's Chalice is saying that you're not taking enough of your time. And the Hierophant, now, he's the guy who records everything. And I think that this is just saying that what you do now, whatever you're doing right now, is going to be remembered. So, you know what, all this stuff you're doing, if you want to start calling in favours, it's going to be remembered. And they won't want to remember it, but you're going to remember it. So you can start calling in favours, and I would.
Not from us, though, because we live too far
We
away.
live too far away, I can't do anything from home. If it's putting something with channel, yes, I suppose I can do that. Toilet bowl or something. Mind you, we have done some of your requests, like your Egyptian makeup and
The quiche.
the quiche. Strength.
Upside down.
Upside down.
You're weak.
You haven't got the strength to do what... You're not as tough as you used to be, Leanne, basically. You haven't got the energy to go running around after everyone else, and it's about time that people started running around after you. You know, why should you be running around after everyone else when... I mean, it's not as though you've got a family full of babies. You've got a lot of adults in there. We've got pentacles and swords. Pentacles upside down. Well, that's no news. Pentacles is generally money. It's upside down.
Yeah, bye-bye money. That could be because of the furniture or the
That
cat.
could be because of the furniture or the cat, but there's an expense coming up. I told you about that anyway. Your swords. They are in a protective position, actually. Did you say look like that?
No, that one looks like a stab her in the head.
It's behind her.
Or is it? Maybe then.
Well, make your own mind up on that.
She's naked.
Yes, but you can't see anything, can you? Basically, that is... The swords are often... And it's a 5 of swords as well. That is often protection. I'm going to go with protection. I'm going to go with... If you start looking after yourself and you start taking some me time, then obviously that's going to improve your health and your mental health because you're not running around after everyone. So that's what I'm taking that to mean. Now I'm going to get any tarot readers going, you're doing it. Oh, no. There's no way I'm doing it.
Everyone reads cards differently, don't they?
Yeah, and the way I read them is really odd.
Bloody hot in here, isn't it?
It is very hot in here. I'm going to turn the heating off because I'm melting. There won't be much sitting here in a little while. It'll just be a little blob of grease in the chair. Well, quite a lot of grease.
Open the door.
Thank you. Where's Mark?
Mark?
What?
There.
Oh, he's alive.
Don't swear!
Don't swear!
I already am.
Apologies.
We apologise. Mark is very rude and he's a complete philistine and he doesn't understand. This don't want to come out, does it?
No.
Don't make me pull it. Aha.
Don't make me put a ha. That was upside down.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. She's turning things around now.
Right, we've got Chariot, which is moving forward, which is good news because that means that whatever is going on with you now, you're moving on from. So, you're you're not past it now,
But you will be.
but you will be going. You're moving forward. You're not static. The car is not overturned, although mine is featured with a wheel coming off. But that's our luck. So the chariot is actually moving forward. So that means that whatever this obstacle is that you've got at the moment is going to go away. We've got the Six of Swords. Now he's repairing one sword. So, you haven't felt as safe as you normally do. You felt as though your safety's sort of been impinged upon. So,
Impinged.
it's just saying that you are safe. You know, you're obviously take precautions like shutting the door and things like that, but it's just saying that you are safer than you actually, for some unknown reason, think you are. And the King of Pentacles, who is upside down, which again is money. It's saying that there's possibly a bit more going in this month for whatever reason, but it's not going to stay there long. You're not going to keep it because you've got this expense coming. But then you know that anyway. So,
I got two.
and I'll do one more dip because I'm like that. Universe, try that down. It's Pentacles and it's upside down. Now, this could even mean ambition. Have you got some kind of hobby that you could make money from, or could you sell some children? You know, it's basically
Children on the black market.
I believe there is a market for market for children, and you know, even people do want them for no reason, especially all this people. But we've got the Six of Pentacles, and that is, it's money going out, but it's saying that there is a way of making money. You know, if you've got some kind of hobby or pastime or something,
Send your children out to work.
that'd be good. But
Yeah.
COVID, they can't go to job.
Ah, damn it.
So, yeah, that's
Generally, that would be a good one.
it's basically saying that there are ways of getting money, and it's something that you should pursue because you've never got any. Now, I don't know whether this reading was any use to you whatsoever,
Let us
or
know
whether
in the
you thought it
comments.
was complete crap. Let me know in the comments. If you did like it, Leanne, can you leave me a testimonial, please? Because I would like one.
Also, right, for me, and we will be doing consultations for free, but the work will not be for free. If you want a reading or a spell, that's the one.
If you want to message us and tell us, you know, oh, could I have a reading? Could I have a crystal reading? Could I have this, that, and the other? Then we won't charge you for asking us, but whatever we do, because it takes our time, we will have to charge you for.
Yeah.
That is readings. That is
Spells.
anything really. It's anything from what we do. But this is the mystical elf. We are the only channel called the mystical elf. There are mystical other things out there as well, but we are the only mystical elf. Well, I'm the only mystical elf.
You're the only mystical elf.
Yeah.
That's because you're small.
I'm the only mystical elf.
I'm baby witch.
So please be aware that if you go to anyone else, they are not going to be the mystical elf, and they might even charge you for consultation.
We don't charge us.
There are a lot of people out there that are posing to be other practitioners of what we do.
We are like the original ones, the mystical.
Well, we're not the original ones.
We're the original mystical elf.
Yeah, we're the only mystical elf that I know of. And if anybody tries to contact you saying that they are mystical elf, unless they are me or Kaylee, you will know that they're not the mystical elf.
I mean, no one else looks like this, do they? I mean, really.
Would anyone want to look like this kind of thing?
But we will be doing, range of our stuff is card readings, crystal card readings, which is with the crystal ball, which is there. We will do spells, certain spells. You have to ask me about that. We'll be charging for them, just so you know. We will be doing. What else was it? There was something else. Oh yeah, if you want a personal reading for you, that is in depth, we will do a video call with you and do that on there, so that you can see what's going on. So we'll be doing that as well as one of our services. So if you want any information on prices or anything like that, because obviously we will be using our energy, we will have to use what we've got here, and we will have to use like candles and such. So anything that we charge is just for like our restocking and that. But it does use a lot of energy. Speak, woman.
What
To
about?
do
You're doing your spiel.
to do everything. But yeah, I'm the one who will be giving you a consultation unless you ask specifically to speak to Mystical Elf.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want any questions or anything, I will be making a Facebook page. It's not done yet. I'll be putting the information for that on a video.
And we will be doing stuff that I don't actually consider spells, things like love jars, etc., etc.
Memory
I
boxes,
don't-
think of me boxes.
I don't actually consider those spells because they're not actually spells.
But if it's a spell that takes a few days, then bear in mind you're going to be charged for the energy that it takes for the few days. So just to let you know. But all different witches have all different prices. If you want prices, get in touch with me and I'll let you know. But we are not charging that much.
Something concerns me, and I have actually heard this. I'll give you an example. A lady wanted a spell done on her husband because he was being unfaithful. The practitioner asked for a pair of his underpants. I know it sounds ridiculous. She paid £200 for the initial spell, and then the underpants were sent to her. She got the underpants and then said that she would tell the
That one, yeah.
yeah, she said that there'd been an affair, and she's got a item of his underwear to prove that there's been an affair, and that people have been unfaithful and that, and she was trying to blackmail the lady. Now, this is why I am going to stress I am the Mystical Elf. This is Kaylee. I don't necessarily have an assistant, but Kaylee usually works on things with me because she's my fledgling.
Baby witch. I know that better.
We will not, if we quote your price, we will not raise that.
No, it is what it is. We don't even ask for personal things.
We will not ask
Unless
for a personal item unless
we need a picture.
We need a picture or a strand of hair or something like that. We will not actually ask you for anything other than payment for the spell that is being done.
Yeah.
So
We don't ask for like pants and things.
we don't ask you for anything that could be misconstrued as anything other than what it is.
Yeah.
You send us a photograph, we use the photograph for the spell. You send us a strand of hair, we use the strand of hair for the spell. We're not going to go around going, I got a strand of his hair, you must have slept with me. Because that's just stupidity and it's unscrupulous and it gives us a bad name.
We don't do that. We wouldn't do that.
I don't
the
even
witches.
like charging, but I have to because we put a lot of energy into it. We're using candles, which cost money. We're using oils that cost money. We're using herbs and spices that cost money. We're
Incense.
using incense we get through tons of, and that costs money. So we only charge for what we're actually, our skills as practitioners and what we're using. So, we
Obviously, if we do a petition for you, it's paper. And then,
Yeah.
like, you usually need, like, red candles to do, like, the love spell. Or a friendship spell is pink candles. So, we're always going to have to use candles. And the best ones to use are chime candles, which are even more expensive. So just bear that in mind.
we will not We do not set out to rip anybody off.
And there is a lot of, not bad mouthing any of the other witches on here, but a lot of them are very expensive.
Yeah.
We're not very expensive.
We're not very expensive, and I'm not going to sit here and go, oh, every spell's going to work, because there's different beliefs. I mean, if you don't believe in it, it's not going to work. If you don't believe in spell casting or anything like that, it won't work. If you only believe a little bit, then chances are it won't work.
You have to put all your faith in us.
Or yourself will be showing you a spell to do at home.
We was going to do one, but my charge is like really, really low, so I can't do one now. But we will be
But
doing
anyway,
a fortune spell for you soon.
On this one, I will say good health and happiness, and blessed be. And we will see you tomorrow as a toilet bowl. So it's back to the toilet bowl tomorrow.
Probably.
Don't say probably, we should. So it's back to the toilet bowl tomorrow. We'll
But like I
see
said,
you-
1 to 2 videos a week on here.
Yeah.
Because I think that we should do like a zodiac reading as well. Have to do it. Have to do it. I mean, I would have one of my readings done on here, but I'm dealing with something at the moment, so I don't really want people to know.
Yeah, she's going through some
Changes.
issues.
Issues, yeah.
Issues.
So
Um,
when it's sorted out, I don't care, but I generally don't care. But
and I am going through some issues also.
with me,
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope this has been helpful to you, and please leave me a testimonial.
and a comment.
And if anyone else has seen it and seen that it's not scary and no monsters jump out from under the table, apart from the cats, you know, it's really not a scary process having your cards read. It doesn't tell you the absolute future, but it gives you a heads up in case something is coming up.
And we're nice people.
We'll try to be.
Yeah. But if just let me know if you want something done, and I'll give you the price and give you a little consultation.
And sometimes in some instances, Katie will do it alone. Just to take some of the burden off me, because I'm old.
What? Do what? The consultation or the?
Hot foot pad, you can do that.
Oh yeah, the hot foot. That's fun. That is. It makes you sneeze though, so just be warned.
Yeah.
Oh, just raise one over then. Yeah.
So, yeah, this has been Mystical Health.
I have been me. The cats have been the cats.
So, as I say, be nice to each other, good health and happiness, and blessed be to everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.